to a melody. Now boy, I can really ride on a crystal trail. I know where to go, just to render the soul, yeah. Hey you, say you're a victim of circumstance, if that's the only way you can put it. But don't you know the same way you did it is the same way you dance? So sad and strings, what's that firm sound? Honestly, love, when you discover that you ever got a clue, whether you're dead or unopen-hearted, no matter what you do, you gotta wave that roll and ride on a crystal trail, yeah. Whether walk or sail, no matter how you choose to go, the best of soul on a crystal trail, yeah, yeah. All of the interruptions that may come for you, but you gotta ride, 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 ride. Remember who you were back then, and then remember back again. That's how you keep your bearing, how you come to see. Already crystal in design, so always crystal clear in mind. Forever interlocked, forever unleashed. Ride it like you did as a child, never pretending, yeah. On a crystal trail, on a blissful trail, yeah. On a peaceful trail, yeah. On a blissful trail.
Tell us about one experience. I'm sure you've had many, as you said, amazing experiences. But share with us just one that you reflect on often.
Well, let's see. I have had the opportunity to perform before the former Queen of Holland, Queen Beatrix.
Oh, wow.
And what made that interesting is that I wore my usual costuming, and as a performance artist, I'm always in grand costume, pre-Gaga.
Okay.
And I wore one of those wonderfully grand costumes, at a symposium in the Netherlands one year, and the Queen was there in the audience. And as I returned to my dressing room backstage, her and her 15-person entourage came swooping through on the way out the back entrance to leave the symposium. Well, I was about to swoop with my 5-person entourage to do a little Amsterdamming outside, if you know what I mean. And on the way out, we apparently collided. She went past me and my brood, and then came back. The whole shebang.
Had to turn around because she turned around. Everyone had to turn around.
Exactly. It was hilarious. But she turned around specifically because as she was rushing through, she noticed I was there, and she specifically wanted to speak to me. So she ran the whole entourage around to find me, stood me there, and expressed how much she really appreciated the performance, which I thought was astonishing. It's the Queen of the Netherlands making an effort to thank me.
To thank you. Wow.
And what was really funny about that is as she addressed me and thanked me before the performance, she asked me if I were cold because of what I was wearing.
Okay.
And I let her know that it was okay. This is actually more than I usually wear. But to be able to converse and have a joke with the Queen. Was pretty amazing. That's an experience.
I'm sure it was. Wow. That is. And, you know.
She's a hoot, too, because she's on her way out to smoke a cigarette.
See, yeah.
Human beings.
Exactly. And a connection coming from, you know, from what you have to give and what you're sharing with them, for it doesn't matter who it is. You know, if it's truth, if it's real and everything, they'll feel it. You know, whether you're wearing a crown or a cap. Period. You know, right? You know, that's beautiful. It really is beautiful. And when art is just so true like that, it could be in painting or, like you said, film. Whatever medium it is, it's just, just being truthful with it.
Yes. By the time you get to the point where you've cracked your nut to become an artist anyway, and lost your mind or found your way, and have become an artist anyway, and start practicing an aspect of art, which would be your craft in particular, you find the relativity. You find that painting is singing, is sculpting, is writing a book. It's all the same. I can write down my name in pen or Sharpie or crayon or even my own blood, but it's still that signature, it's still that expression. So the modes are very different as we have diversity in life, but the ability to express is the same. So I can write the book or do the graphic art and compose the symphony as well, because I really do see it all as the same thing.
Oh, it's the same thing, right. A melody. Yeah, a beautiful melody.
That tackle at the end zone, it's absolutely ballet,
yeah.
Ballet, but it's sports. I understand how so much have the commonality. And if I'm inspired to do it, I make a try.
To do it, right. Speaking of performing, there is Femme Fractale.
Yes. Femme Fractale.
Why the name? First the names.
Well, we're all familiar with the phrase femme fatale, meaning fatal, or the woman who is dangerous to the point of death. Well, I've written a new opera. I had one previous, and I have a new one coming. It's going to also turn into an off-Broadway production, hopefully in the fall, or if not, spring of 2014. It is an opera.
And the other opera was Mad Woman?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes. This one is entitled Femme Fractale because it's about fractals or fractalization. The general story is the story of a woman who perceives herself as broken in life, who receives a new perception that being broken is merely a fractal. And the example in the story is that when you break a mirror, usually people say 7 years bad luck. But if you notice in the mirror when you break it, you don't see an eye in the left corner and an eye in the right corner and the mouth on the bottom piece. You see your whole face in each individual piece. And that is a hidden truth about the perspective of being broken, broke down, depressed, or are you at a point in your life where you're actually expanding exponentially? You had one mirror that showed the whole image. When you broke that mirror, now you have lots of mirrors showing the wholeness and how many wholenesses you have in yourself. So this is an opera that tells the saga of the woman who realized that she thought she was cursed, but found she was blessed. So I turned the fatal into expansion.
Wow, that's turning it around, right? Wow, that's
and in this instance,
so
it does
amazing.
take the gospelization and the opera of music and really combine them. So you'll have pieces that start out sounding as though they're classical pieces and end up being R&B, blues, gospel, soul, jazz.
It sounds like it's going to be, you know, an amazing project, and amazing that you're going to be performing some of it here for us, you know, today. So tell me about the songs that you'll be performing.
Well, I'll be using two of the songs from today's performance from the album Femme Fatale, soon to be released and found on iTunes. And one of the songs from my previous album, Eclecticism. I'm happy to say it was critically acclaimed and actually garnered 4 stars from the Word magazine. So.
Wow, that's great. And the names of the song? Okay.
Ride on a Crystal Trail and Funny Ha Ha or Funny Strange.
Oh, wow. I'm really excited and, you know, looking forward to hearing, all of them and enjoying your performance, your live performance for Community with G. Anthony. We feel so, so privileged to be able to enjoy that with you. So tell me now, as you've done.
Isn't it strange? Funny. Isn't it interesting, and yet I've never figured out why the very best things in life that are free belong to the company. And isn't it quite astounding that you and I live here under the moon with each other? Now considering the circumstances, why be cruel to each other? And why should this come under deliberation? No sense to me. Lost in delivery. Not like it used to be. Just seems so strange